Oh, and the big thing this week, so we went to Itoshima, which is, it's Golden Week, and the school kind of set this thing up so that way they didn't have to refund our money, which is fine. I'm happy to, go experience this. But we ended up going to Itoshima. Itoshima's like 30 minutes or an hour outside of like Fukuoka City Center. You have to take like 2 different trains to get there. And I've known about it because I have a friend that lives there, but like I've just never been. And I'm going to make a video with all the footage and everything next week. There's a lot of footage to sift through, and there's a lot of fun stuff that we did. We went foraging with this guy named Koichi, and me and him became fast friends. I was kind of the first person to break that talking ice, I guess. Maybe one of the only ones. I didn't see anyone else really talking to him in Japanese. A lot of the kids that went were like Genki Book 1 kids, which is totally cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It just means they have like probably a lower speaking level, or maybe they're like too shy to just start a conversation with a stranger. I don't know. I don't have that reservation, so. But it was super sweet. It's, it's like mountain, and then like this little swoopity bit here, which is all like farms and stuff, and then like ocean. And it's just unbelievably beautiful. You guys won't believe it until you see the video. And I basically hung out with those guys a lot. I'm not going to go over everything that we did because I'll do that on Wednesday's video. But one thing that I might as well tell you guys, I'm honestly considering moving out there. The house that we were at, and you guys will see it, it's so cool. It's like a share house, but it's like 100-year-old house on like the side of the mountain that overlooks this crazy view of the ocean, and it's like a third of the price I pay for my dinky little apartment, and that's like with everything. It comes with like all your utilities and stuff. I don't know why I'm stuttering. I guess my voice already hurts from talking this much. And I met like all the people or at least I think I met 5 of the people that live in that share house, and they're all super nice people. And I got introduced by a friend of mine is like, oh, he wants to live here, and they're like, really, you should. We have an open room. So there's a good chance you might be getting another house tour because I really want to move out there. I'm not gonna like rush out there because it is far from the school. It's like 30 minutes to an hour. So it'll depend. The first thing it'll depend on is transit fees. If it's too expensive because of that, I won't do it no matter what. But if a student pass like significantly cuts down on prices, then that's step 1. Step 2 will be I'm gonna spend a week there during school because they have an Airbnb room that they rent out too. Because I want to make sure that with school, like having to come an hour away 5 days a week won't interrupt my studies. As long as it won't, and I'm like fine to go there and back and it's not like killing me, then we'll start step 3, which is find out when I can get in there. Because it's nice, my apartment's really convenient, and it's really easy to stay safe and be like, this is safe, it's close to the station, it's close to the school. But sometimes you want to do something a little risky and something that you'll remember, and this house is something I will remember living in forever, I'm sure. And it's full of only Japanese people, so it's just all the more practice I get, because after I come home, I mean, what practice do I have? I sit at home. I can watch Netflix, but I can watch Netflix anywhere. I can watch Netflix there. At least then I would have Japanese speakers. So it's even more practice for even cheaper price, for an even better view in an even bigger house. It just sounds like a good place for me. So I'm going to go through this. I have to pray a lot about it and like figure stuff out, but who knows, maybe you guys will get to see me doing mountain vlogs or whatever. But yeah, then we finish up the day. There's like fishing and beach stuff, and I'm gonna go into that in the other video. The last thing that was really memorable to me, and this kind of topped off my week for sure. This was even more memorable than Itoshima itself. So the tour guide lady that kind of like put it on, I talked to forever, and we were talking in English and in Japanese. And then on the train ride, we started talking about like me learning. Because the topic got brought up, I watch all these foreigners at this school, and they're all paying a lot to be there. It's not, studying abroad isn't cheap. But they're on this train surrounded by Japanese people. They aren't speaking Japanese. They're speaking English or Dutch or not anything at all. Before you say like, oh, you don't talk on trains, this isn't like in Fukuoka City. This is still in Itoshima. And we made friends. There's a drunk guy sitting on a bench, and me and the tour guide lady in Japanese were just making sure, which bus you going on, don't miss your bus. Oh, it's this one, or train, sorry. Here, get on with us. And, he's sitting and talking with us, and all these Japanese people are talking. Me and these 2 Japanese people are talking. It's not like a frowned upon thing out here, I guess. But people just don't use Japanese. And I'm not, on some pedestal that's like, well, look at me, I'm speaking all this Japanese. My Japanese sucks, but I'm willing to use it. I'm out here paying so much money. Why would I just speak German or English? And why for the I guess for another part, Why would I only hang out with other students? I love the students there and they're awesome friends and I will hang out with them and I have hung out with them. But I'm paying money to learn Japanese. I'm paying money to speak Japanese. I'm paying money to live in Japan, so my life is Japanese and I'm immersed in Japanese and I'm not immersed in my own language. So me and the girl started talking about this and started talking to the drunk guy, and we were talking for a solid 30 minutes before the guy had to get off the train, but we became fast friends. The guy's going to a kimono party. He invited us to the next one that's going to be in September or July. It's not that I don't understand, I just don't remember. It's been a while. It was so memorable, not because of that. It was so memorable because she was just talking to him first. I just was making sure he was good to go. But he was like, oh, can you tell him this? And she goes, what do you mean he's fluent? You can just talk to him. And she said that in Japanese, and I was like, I don't think she realized how good that makes me feel. Because first off, I'm going to say this, I'm not fluent. I am so far from it. But the fact that some Japanese person, someone who's fluent in English, fluent in Japanese, and I think she's fluent in Chinese too, saw me speaking Japanese, listened to me speaking Japanese, and goes, what do you mean? He's fluent. Why don't you ask him? That was... I've never had a feeling like that. I've been called like skilled or like, oh, you're good at. I've never had someone say fluent. And that was the cherry on top of the week. This whole week could have gone to hell. And that one comment made me feel so freaking good. And like, everything I'm doing isn't just a complete waste. It's such a good feeling. I've worked for 2 years to get a compliment like that. And so far it's been nothing but frustration and letdown for me because I'm just not living up to my own standards. And to hear her say that was just... She had no idea that compliment meant so much, but in the moment I was kind of like a deer in the headlights, like, oh no, what do I say? Do I say I'm not fluent? Do I call her a liar? And then I just said thank you, and man, I'm gonna stop there because I'm gonna start crying. That's about it for this video, you guys. Let's do some news first. I'm almost at 2,000 subs, which I'm not gonna talk about because I'm gonna cry even more. But I realized the other day, I've not technically been able to meet face-to-face with you guys. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a live stream once I hit 2,000 subs. Now this isn't like, all right, go out and get me more subs and then we can meet face-to-face. That's not it. I'm putting a goal that's slightly far off, like probably a couple weeks, but not that much. Because I'm going to need time to like figure out how. I've never streamed before and I know it's harder than just turning on a camera, so I'm gonna need the time to figure stuff out. But also, I kind of want, I want it to be far enough out that I can announce it in every video, so that way you guys are expecting it. It'll be at 10 a.m. my time, which in American, like, kind of central time, I think is like 7 p.m. I'll make it official on Twitter, and I'll make the official deets on the video when I announce it after I hit 2,000, but I kind of want to talk to you guys. Like, it won't be like me gaming or like anything. It'll just kind of be a conversation, like saying hi, saying thank you, answering any questions you guys have, or just getting to know you, because that's probably the funnest part about doing this channel, honestly. Also, there's been a lot of people asking. Yes, I am doing a comment commentary. It'll probably be after next Wednesday, because Wednesday's going to be that video, Saturday is going to be another one of these, and I think the Wednesday after that will be my commentary video. I'm also planning on doing another tea time. Yes, it's coming, I promise. I just gotta figure out, I want to find a place. I like tea time because it's so beautiful and because it's so well shot, and I work so hard on it. Like, I put double the amount of time in that video that I do a lot of my other ones, and I just want it to look good. So I'm testing out a couple areas during Golden Week. Then on top of that, I have to wait for good weather because we're about to be in monsoon season, so I have to make sure it's not cloudy or rainy, and then I can film it. That's about it. I'm going to stop this video, I'm going to edit this video, I'm going to upload this video, and then I'm going to go to Hakata Station. I'm going to buy myself a meat pie. Oh, this was a good week, you guys. This was, even with that frustration, it's weeks like this and people that I've met, like the people I've met this week, that keep me going, so this was a good week. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. If you guys liked the video, be sure to like it down below. It helps me so much. It helps the videos get seen by more people. I think this series can help a lot more people. than even my Wednesday videos do, because I'm trying at least to give a very realistic look at studying abroad and learning Japanese and what life is like over here as best as I can. So if that interests you, feel free. Don't feel obligated. I am not trying to just like spread my seed as far as I can. It just helps my channel grow, and it helps me because it means I can keep making videos for more people and help more people, and that's honestly what my favorite hobby is helping folks. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, compliments, always, just like always, tell me in the comments down below. I will answer you. It just made, I'm like 15 hours, I guess I'm 15 hours ahead of you, or at least most of you back at home, so just be patient. I will get back to you. It just takes me about a day. And if you guys like this video, be sure to subscribe down below. Check out my other videos before you subscribe. I want to make sure that what I'm putting out is something you guys want. Don't subscribe to me if you aren't interested in this. Like, I'm not trying to get numbers to brag about. I'm trying to get people who are interested in studying abroad, people who are interested in living in Japan or learning Japanese, and I want to give them tools to do all of those and to inspire following their dreams like I've been able to do. So if that interests you, please do subscribe. It honestly helps me out, and what it does is it means you get all my videos put onto your stream every time I upload it, so you never miss my content. That's about it for this week, you guys. I will see you on Wednesday with our Itoshima video. I love you very much. Thank you all for your support and kind words throughout this last week. Bye.